Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO news video, and in this video we'll be talking about the new KDMO update. We've got a couple of things. We've got a new map, new max level and new Digimon. Alright, so before we get into it, just want to let you know that we are less than 40 subscribers away from 1000, so it would be greatly appreciated if you guys subscribe. And with that, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing is, as you can see, max level has been increased from 120 to 130 for both Tamer and Digimon, which is actually pretty cool. It means that we will need less hit and less critical overall for most dungeons, right? Because you'll have the level advantage, which means you are gonna be less likely to miss and less likely to not do a critical hits on dungeons. So yeah, that's kinda nice. Now, of course, that will be the case unless they decide to just update the old dungeons like Crack of Digimon, for example, or Colosseum. I think Colosseum will be updated for 130, but I don't think most other dungeons will stay the same. Just speculation. But yeah, max level increase from 120 to 130. And the next thing is the new area added, the Spiral Mountain, something I covered before in the last DMO news video when they announced that they will be adding new maps, and they already did. The first map which was added to the Spiral Mountain, and it was the first of the beginning, or first of beginnings, right? And yeah, to enter it you need to complete a quest in the Tokyo Odaiba maps. So yeah, make sure you have unlocked the Tokyo Odaiba maps and done the main quests. I don't know if you need to finish all the main quests in Tokyo Odaiba or not, but we still have got time, so make sure you do the Tokyo Odaiba quests, main quests, so you can unlock this one, right? And yeah, now something to cover is about the main quests. So there is one of the main quests, I think a couple of main quests, that will ask you to kill the Digimon like Myodosmon and Venom Myodosmon in their dungeons, which is not easy to do. They are main quests, so some people might not do them. I don't know if it's a requirement to alter the new map or not, but there is an event. If we scroll down, yeah, this one, Boring Myodosmon. So there will be Myodosmon and Venom Myodosmon as a public raids, as an event raid, and they will count towards the quest. So yeah, if the quests are a requirement to alter the new map, everyone will be able to do them. As you can see right there, they will spawn one every 30 minutes in a specific area. And yeah, this is the area Silver Lake, Fire and Waterfront, and the other is basically the same as Mugen-Dramon and Metal Sea Dramon in the current event. And there is also a new dungeon, the Sea Dragon's Domination area. This translation is funny. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's the rough translation. And I think it's a Metal Sea Dramon dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it requires a level 110 to enter Digimon 110, so it doesn't seem to be that hard. Now the reward is the Vicious Energy Metal Sea Dramon. I am not sure what it does, or what is the usage of this item. They didn't even write it here what this item is used for, but this is an item that you get from this dungeon. So yeah, it's also like a quest. Requires you a daily quest, I believe. Yeah, this is a daily quest. This is a required quest. So there's also actually a lot of quests added for the First of Beginnings map, which is of course new map, new quests and whatnot. And yeah, let's move into the next one, which is Examon X. So Examon X is a new Stroll Knight X added, and it is a Triple S Plus Digimon, aka a loot box. Of course, it's a Triple S Plus, meaning it's in a $10 loot box. It's basically the same as Examon X. It's a 0.1% chance from a 99 crown box. And if we take a look at other contents of the box, we have Alforce Digimon X. Now it's called Alforce. Google translation is bad, okay, but this is Alforce Digimon X with a 1.5% chance. We also have Gaiomon with a 4.6% chance, which is actually kinda big, but Gaiomon is still an A+ Digimon. But yeah, if you fancy Gaiomon, it will probably be out there in shops with a decent price, I guess. I don't know how much the price will be, but yeah, Gaiomon is also in that box alongside Alforce Digimon X. And of course, Examon itself is a 0.1% chance from a 99 crown loot box, which is just, yeah, I'm already used to it, right? Now, more information about Examon X. He's a data and light attribute, and his family is Dragon's Roar. And yeah, looking at its stats, now we don't know the attack speed yet, but what we know is the attack. Look at the base attack, 6.4 thousand. Disgusting. Of course, it's super OP because it's Triple S Plus. It has a pretty high HP. And if we look at the skills, now we know the skill cooldown. The first skill have 6-second cooldown. The second skill have 11 seconds cooldown. The third skill have 1 minute cooldown, and the last skill have 3 minute cooldown. And I believe the last skill is an area effect skill. Could be wrong with that one, But yeah, so Examon X, of course, loot box Digimon, whatnot. And the other item, one half of the item is from the loot box, and the other half, which is the alpha, is from quests and crafted, right? It's some items that you can get from quests, as you can see, and you can craft it. It's kind of like slightly complicated. And of course there is the riding mode, which is available in the cash shop as always, right? And yeah, that is basically everything new that was added. There is also a lot of events, but we'll cover the events when they get released in KDMO. The other ones to keep in mind is the Majusmon and Venom Majusmon one, which counts towards the main quests, which is nice. Yeah, that is basically everything, and with that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO content, and I will see you all in the next video.